Gotta poop.
What's going on, dads? Hey, everyone is a dad today.
D, talk to me, brother.
Oh, dude, I'm looking at Cody in the freaking thing.
What the hell is he doing?
I don't know. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to
happy
FA4.
Father's Day 2 days early.
Oh, happy Father's Day to you as well. And the dog, what a lucky child he is.
Fred is very lucky to have you as his father. Dougie's very lucky to have me as his father as well. Look at you.
I was going to have these on, but it is what it is. First of all,
guys,
wow.
How are you?
What a week. Griff, great to see you. FA4 family, thank you for being here as always.
Crazy
this is our
week,
favorite time of the week. Hell of a week.
All right, guys.
Melinda Carter, Ken Foster, Bob Moore. We already know what Bob's smoking because he sent us an email. We love you, Bob, for that. Griff, what are you smoking tonight?
Gotta figure it out, guys.
Good options, dude.
All Saints Solamente, new brand coming this month.
Featured cigar of the month.
Featured cigar. Solamente, if I did not tell you that. Edmundo is here, folks.
Oh, first time I ever smoked that cigar was in that size. I can't read with these on, so I have to switch.
The Edmundo's here. Mel Diaz Edmundo. I brought this out last week as an option. No one picked it. The Siempre Rosado by Dapper.
Ooh.
And last but not least, a newer cigar for this month, La Polina Rosado.
Nice. All right, the choice is yours.
What are we thinking, guys?
Family. Lord Bernardo. Brad Rubin.
What the?
I love Brad comes in with the high.
Bradley, how the hell are you?
Bradley was here in Cincy last week, dude.
Dapper,
and we had a gay old time.
I bet you did.
I don't see Alec in here.
No, Alex never here anymore.
All right, can I just say something?
Yeah.
Lord Sandy, pumped you got your Patriarchs. We should have, but we didn't. It was not planned to release Patriarch on Father's Day, but now that it is releasing so close, I'm so glad that we were able to get him in early. What an honor. I hope that you guys smoke that cigar, think about your dads, your grandparents, your uncles, the men in your life that mean a lot to you. So cheers to those guys.
It's going to be all about fathers today, but I just have to figure out what I'm smoking. So can someone help me out here?
All right, so I've seen 2 Mil Diaz, 1 Dapper.
I just need a couple more people to chime in, and I'm lighting it up. But no one wants to offer their
2 more votes. 2 more votes. 2 more votes. Your votes will count.
They're pretty slow to get Mil Diaz.
Another Mil Diaz, and
the last
vote.
Got to show support to G&D and the FA4 fam. I appreciate you, Brad.
Thank you, Brad.
You got to make it.
Mil Diaz. All right.
Mil Diaz it is.
Cody said Tatiana.
We got to.
Hold on, dude. We got a new guy here.
And hang out with Brad and Alec.
Yes. Bradley and Alex Cigars, some of my favorite.
Yes.
Couple shout outs.
God,
one,
so
Swooping 17. Welcome to FA4. I don't know that we've seen you on here. Everybody, give him a welcome. Introduce yourself. We're pumped to have you on. Guys, we got 3 giveaways today.
Yep.
All centered around fathers and dads. And it's going to be a good show. I got the bourbon. My final week of being banned from smoking on this show is almost over. And I got my rabbit ears for the new office. So it'll be showtime here soon enough.
Dude, I have a question.
Talk to me, G. I think I know where you're going with this, but I just need you to talk to me.
It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. The question we've all been waiting for. Griff, Dave, What's in your cup?
Ooh, is that Railbird?
It's not the Railbird pick because I don't have much of it left. This is OG Blanton's.
What do you mean you don't have much of it left, dude?
Well, I have less than half.
What do you mean?
Less than half.
This one's almost gone. Brad actually almost killed this bottle. Totally fine. And then I also have, in honor of Durham, just in general, the father of brands, I'm drinking his pick of New Riff. That's where we're at. What is everybody smoking? What are you drinking? Brad's honestly, La Polina, by the way. I'm just throwing that out there.
Dude, I know I saw that. I feel bad that I didn't pick it. But I have not had Blanton's in a long time.
I'm going to say something. I think Blanton's is excruciatingly overrated.
You say it weird, though.
Blanton's. I did say Blanton's there, and I apologize.
So it is. I would agree. 100%. Like Eagle Rare, it is way overrated. I prefer a store pick Buffalo Trace product. I'm sorry. I prefer a store pick Buffalo Trace bourbon over Blanton's and Eagle Rare.
Agreed. The other piece to call out, Larry Goldstein wants to know, what are those headphones? Great question, Larry. These are the AirPod Max because me and Griff are officially sponsored by Apple.
Yes.
That's why we got them on AirPods Max.
Apple, we appreciate the contribution to the show.
Griff, I want you to give this person a warm welcome. Charlie Albinetti, first time watching live. Patriarch show up on Monday, so he's smoking Macasso. Talk to him, G.
I love it. Charlie, glad to have you. Welcome to the FA4 show. Every Friday at 4, you can expect a whole lot of nothing because it's a lot of talking and just BSing, but we're smoking something. We're talking about cigars, talking about bourbon, talking about life, and today we're talking about fathers.
Daddies.
Of which
Daddy
Dave and I
issues.
are both not, so we can't really relate too much, but we both have fathers.
We do have dogs.
And we've got dogs, and we've got stories.
We've got dogs, we've got stories. And speaking of stories, ladies and gentlemen, the big giveaways for today that I want everybody to be aware of. And you can win this at any time. I'm just going to say that. Griff has an option to claim a victor.
Yep.
I have an option to claim a victor.
Yep.
How do you win? Great question.
How?
I want to hear, Griff wants to hear either the most epic story or the funniest story about your dad. Drop it in the comments. It can be epic and funny at the same time. That's like a double whammy. And we will pick our favorite stories throughout the show today. And you will win either a 5-pack sampler, or if Griff picks you, you're going to win an AJ Fernandez ceramic black ashtray. That's pretty badass. And then we've got a trivia question coming up at the end of the show as well. And that's the 3 big giveaways we've got today. Platinum King, thank you for smoking. The Principal Cigar Club exclusive.
Lord Sandy just won
that sounds beautiful.
A Ashton sampler. I picked it out of the warehouse today for you.
Look at Lord Sandy asking, how do we win? He's already hungry for more. You've got to love it.
Yeah. I do love it.
Got identical twin boys, Shane and Michael. Man, I don't know many people with although I lived with identical twins for most of college, but
yeah, we did. True.
Although they claim they're not identical.
They're pretty damn identical to me.
I think they're pretty close.
Although
they've grown further apart, but I think
yeah,
beginning of college they were hard to tell apart.
After a couple hours of being with them, obviously, but together it was, for the first time, it was tough. It was tough.
Anybody else a twin? Bob, this is for Shane and Michael. Cheers. G, how's Mel Diaz starting off for you?
Mel Diaz Edmundo. It's good.
It's a great cigar.
It is. It is. I like it. I like it a lot. I like the size probably more than anything. Pew's an only child. That is exciting to hear. All right, dude. So this week I've been on a little kick. I don't want to harp on bourbon here, but I got this barrel pick from Barrel Bourbon.
Ooh, is that who made Seagrass that we shat on my bourbon journey with?
Yeah, so I don't really know much about Barrel Bourbon, but we had Seagrass on the blind tasting with whatever that channel was, My Bourbon Journey or whatever it was. FA4 Customs just came in today, so I should smoke one right off the truck. Yes.
Smoke them off the truck, 100%. Smoke them if you got them. This one will smoke fine. Back to Griff.
Yeah, who cares about holding them for a couple of days? But this is 7 years, 122 proof. Like, I don't know anything about this. I don't know where they source it from. Somewhere in Kentucky, I thought I read, so I'm not sure which one, but it is really good. Really
Beautiful.
Good. So, if you know much about
that's
barrel
exciting.
bourbon, let me know.
That's exciting.
No, it is.
I have 4 children myself, ages 19 to 27, and 2 grandchildren, 4 and 2. Lord Sandy, Papa Sandy, Grandpa Sandy. We're glad you're here, Dad Sandy.
All right,
Ken Foster. Take us away, Griff.
Not my dad, but my son once told me when he was about 3 that he was going to hit me with his testicle. I said, what? And he said, yeah, hit you with my testicle like an octopus. Oh, wow. That's amazing. I could see the mix-up. I could see the mix-up.
Oh, God, that's good.
Ken, thanks for sharing. Alicia,
Ken,
Yoshizumi,
that's at the top of my list currently.
How are you?
Alicia, happy Father's Day.
Bob Moore. My dad grew up during Depression. He told me he went up to farm to door. Lady answered the door. He said, I only have this dried cow pie to eat. She said, sorry, go out back and get a fresh one.
Wow. That's a good one, Bob. Bob and Ken coming in hot. I'm jotting these names down so I don't forget.
They're coming in. Someone time out my bourbon journey. Listen to this. I was supporting Scott Page Tuesday night.
Like, dude, I hopped on too. He ignored me the whole time. I was talking shit.
I got on always. I'm on Tuesday. He's like, oh gosh, trash talker Griff from cigarclub.com. And he's like, mods, time him out. They actually timed me out. I didn't say anything wrong, but his little army timed me out.
Well, on Tuesday he had those 3 other guys on, and they were going through these different bottles of whatever. Nobody cares.
I couldn't comment because
I was on at the very beginning, and somebody said, "Oh, Scott, is that the rye?" And I commented, "Scott wouldn't know.
I know.
He wouldn't know if it was the rye."
I think I'll do you because Scott was talking about, oh, it's got the dill flavor. I'm like, oh yeah, you know a lot about dill, don't you? And then that's when he highlighted and he told his little army to time me out. So if Scott's a moderator, which I don't know if he is, not on that screen, then time him out.
He is a moderator, so I don't think he can be timed out.
Oh, and also that's another thing. I was a moderator for my bourbon journey, but I think he removed me as well. I don't have a wrench anymore.
Wow. Tell us how you really feel, G.
Well, I'm still.
Dude, I'm just glad I don't have to not say a specific word today. That was too much for me last week. I didn't like it at all. I will say
it really is.
I don't know if he's watching, but shout out to Chris, aka @BourbonSippin' on Instagram. If you guys don't follow him, you should. He lives about an hour and a half north of Cincy. Drove down yesterday to grab a cigar. Met up with him at the lounge just down the street from the office. We had a great time. Great dude. Incredible photographer. A brother of the Leaf. So if you're not following Bourbon Sippin', please do. If he's not watching now, I know he watches the replays. So Chris, thanks for coming and hanging out.
Are you saying he's a bottle?
He is a bottle.
He's a bottle. Bourbon Sippin'. Hey guys, how are you, dude?
What?
I wish I was with you guys. I'm jealous that I wasn't there.
I know we talked a lot about you, G. Brad Rubin said, my dad just comes up to me showing TikToks of dad jokes daily. Very dad-like of him.
It is. Really
that's such a dad thing, is to show dad jokes virtually on a new social media platform that he's learning how to use. That's great. Dad of Sir Rubin.
Just picked up my customs from the mail, but I love that it landed literally today. Gonna light one up for Father's Day for sure. That's awesome.
Yes. Bustos, light one up now. What do you mean waiting till Father's Day? There's 5 of them. For those of you who are smart, 10 of them. So
for those of you who are really smart, 15.
For those of you who are really, really smart, 20 is possible.
My dad tells me the same stories every time I talk to him.
Wait, who said that?
Clark.
Joshua Clark.
I'll be sharing all my Cigar Club cigars with my boys this weekend. Very exciting.
I died, dude.
No, it is exciting, Scott.
I'm gone.
Appreciate you. Oh God, what the hell happened?
I'm coming back, but I got to change my camera angle. So everybody bear with me.
All right. Larry does not have an epic or funny dad story, but I've got a good dad joke. What do you call a fish with no eye? A fish. I've heard that one before, actually.
Larry just dadded all of us.
No, that's classic.
I'll be sharing my Cigar Club cigars with my boys this weekend. Very exciting. Scott, look, Griff, you got to give him credit. We just put him on blast for 3 minutes live on air, and he comes back
and he couldn't
talking
defend
about
himself.
sharing cigars.
I know.
That we sent him.
He knows he screwed up.
He knows. Well, he knows he's screwed up for showing up.
That's right.
I have some.
Dude, wasn't that a fun episode though?
Pew, I smoked 5 already. Good thing 5 more land today. Yet last week.
Pew's really been wearing out the old Cigar Club ordering system lately.
Yeah, listen, if we close in the next couple weeks, you know who to blame.
Yeah.
The last week's
had to
show,
order a whole separate humidor.
Last week's show is in the top 2 for me, I think.
Oh no, dude. Well, I agree, but I was also talking about the blind flight with Scott.
It was all right. It was just too easy.
It was.
I think we need to go up against the Bourbon Junkies, or who's the guy that's all famous because he's the ultimate bourbon taster. Something with an M. No, not him. Not a YouTuber. He's like a real bourbon famous guy.
I don't know.
Scott will know. Griff, it looks like you were born to be a dad. What's the most dad thing you've ever done? Griff waking up in the morning is a dad thing, and going to sleep at 9 is a dad thing. What Griff puts on is a dad thing, and how he talks is a dad thing. He's a dad thing.
I don't know. My neighbor. So we just resodded the yard probably 4 or 5 weeks ago, and my neighbors, they literally all give me crap because usually every morning, which talking about it now is very dad-like, but every morning before I crank up the computer, I'll go out with some coffee and look at the yard and just kind of examine to make sure, the cats didn't come across overnight and drop a deuce in the yard. But if they're outside, and I'm always like, I have my hands on my hips type thing. But I've been called a grandpa and a dad since like middle school.
Yes.
So it doesn't faze me anymore.
You are, dude. The Platinum King said, my dad once got a field promotion in the Marine after clearing a hot machine gun weapon jam with his bare hands. Epic.
That is pretty freaking epic.
Sound the epic alarm. Oh, let me just get in here.
I have kind of a similar epic story about my dad, but it was more really thinking about it, just stupidity.
It's time for Griff's Corner. Thoughts from his porch.
So I wasn't there this trip, but he goes scuba diving in Tahiti. This was like a couple years after my parents got married. So they go to Tahiti and they go diving. He's a dive master. And there is a pretty big cave rock formulation here under the water with a big moray eel, which if you don't know what a moray eel is, Google it. But it's a big green, like massive snake-like creature that's very intimidating. And your instinct would not be to want to pet it. His was to want to pet it for some odd reason. The moray eel grabs, it was either his middle finger or his ring finger, and pulls his arm in the hole. And he still has the scar to prove it. And obviously he's freaking out. This moray eel with these crazy teeth has his finger. He takes his regulator out of his mouth and purges the regulator in his face to get him to let go, which is extremely smart. And he does let go. But of course, now you're 80 feet deep and you're in a ton of blood. So that's pretty epic, I would say. But also, like, what made you think to pet the eel?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going epic on that one.
Really?
And also, is Senior next to you? Because
no, he's not.
You put your hand where it shouldn't have been. You got bit.
He could be watching.
You got out of it, which is smart.
I agree.
But you didn't have to get bit.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like,
what's more epic is Tommy Senior's moped, golf cart, the wooden boat thing, his ability to just pick a great dive bar.
You want to share that little
nobody
story
thinks like him
of Dave's first trip to Pensacola?
Oh golly, that was brutal. I do want to first say to Bob Moore, I'm sorry I let you down. I'm not smoking today. I'll be back on soon. Can't smoke in here. Yeah. So no, this
We now go live to the cold Midwest and join Dave inside his dark, cold office. This is Thoughts from His Lair.
Before I go any further, this is all I have to say. This is all I have to say. Read it and weep. It's here. It's coming very soon. It's the most beautiful cigar case you've ever seen in your life. And it's coming to Cigar Club. And we spent the past 3 months designing it. Okay. So, flashback. I think I was in college still, Reggie. And Griff's like, yeah, come on by to Pensacola, drive over. We're going to go out. It's First Friday, art festival, which sounds so innocent. Art festival, blah, blah, blah. We go. At this time, I was really into cocktails, so I'm getting whiskey sours with egg whites and all this BS in them, and I'm trying all these things. I should have been sticking to my Miller Lights, my Coors Light, my Bud Lights, the core three, the big three, if you will. But I'm mixing it up. Whiskey sour, fishbowl, which is this thing about yay big, filled with, the bartender holds like 7 bottles, and they frickin' do this number, and that's how you know you're screwed. You know you're screwed as soon as they do the up, down. So they do this thing. We're drinking it, going all. Well, I'm drinking it. Griff's just watching. I'm not noticing this, though, in the moment. And it's been a fun night at this point. Drinking heavily, having a good time. Griff's dad, Tommy Howie, a.k.a. Senior, rolls up. He's like, all right, boys, let's hit some dive bars. And I'm like, okay, cool. We go to a dive bar, Miller Lite. I'm slamming Lay's sour cream and onion chips. And things are starting to get shaky. Things are starting to get foggy. We go to this place called the Flight Deck. My God, this place. We go to the Elbow Room. A couple sticky bars. And at this point, the night has gotten the better of me. But I'm still okay. I just need to keep going. I need to start getting water, a little bit of food.
That's fucking funny.
And I need to get some water and some food in me, but I'm good. It's like 10 p.m. So I'm like, cool. I got 2 hours. I can coast into a wind down, fall asleep, probably
Dude,
hungover. We're all good.
You were hammering those sour cream and onion chips.
So I'm trying to get food in me. It's a natural, reaction. And I'm trying to offset the equilibrium balance, pH levels in my blood. And anyway, we finish one bar, and I'm like, cool, let's hit a couple more. I'm going to go water, and we're going to be good. And Griff's like, all right, call it. It's 10, past my bedtime. And Tommy Senior's like, yep, we're calling it. This is bullshit. We're calling it. And I'm like, why are we calling it? I'm like, I'm toast. We cannot call it right now. If we call it, I'm done. We call it, of course. We go back to their house. God. We're at Griff's parents' house this night. I go to the guest room. I lay down in bed and I start doing the old.
Oh God!
The room starts doing this number. Room starts spinning, and I'm like, "This is not going to be good. I shouldn't have laid down. I should have gotten home. Should have stayed out." And room starts spinning. I'm like, "I can do it. I can fend it off. I'm going to choke it back. We all know how this ends." All of a sudden, I'm like, nope, it's coming, whether I want it or not. I get up, I punch through the door to the bathroom. I don't even turn towards the toilet. I'm not even close to making it to the toilet. It's like a long bathroom.
No.
And I just open the door, and it just projectiles. It covers this expansive mirror. It fills the sink.
Yep.
And then I kind of make my way over to the toilet. I get some in there. It's everywhere. It's pitch black. I'm not feeling great. I start just grabbing towels. I don't know that Griff's mom collects Moroccan towels. I'm grabbing towels.
Monogram, nonetheless.
I'm wiping stuff up. And anyway, long story short, I made it long, but long story short, I'm like, wow, I feel so much better. So I go lay down, of course, fall asleep. I wake up the next morning. Griff walks in. He's like, dude, how are you? He's like, you were hammered last night. I'm like, yeah, I don't think I've ever been that way before in my life. And I'm like, whatever you do, don't go in there. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, don't open that door. I got it handled. I'm going to clean it. Don't open the door. He's like, I got to open the door because he's a dad. and opens the door and he goes, "Oh my God." And now I transition to Griff.
Honest to God, I've never seen that much throw up in my life. It was everywhere.
And I had cleaned some up.
Anywhere you could think of, it was there. In the grout, it was there. On the mirror, it was there. On the painting on the wall, it was there. I've never seen vomit on a wall before. There was throw up everywhere.
Oh, man. It was bad. So it was about an hour of deep cleaning.
We've got like 12 monogram towels with my, I guess, I don't know whose monogram was on there. Maybe my dad's, but anyway,
lineage.
Any 12, 12 towels that are probably $100 a piece, sopping up sour cream and onion chips and eggnog from the fishbowl, whiskey sour, and I think we finished. What was it? Did we finish with Miller or what was the beer we finished? I can't remember.
No, right.
I've never seen so much throw up in my life. So we gather all these towels. I can't remember if I carried them up or if they carried them.
No,
but my mom's cooking us breakfast or something.
And I'm like,
so we scoot past her. And she's like, "Oh, what's all that?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. We throw it instantly in the washing machine with 8 gallons of bleach and put it on, heavy soiled and let it rip." But
oh God,
it was
brutal, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, not my brightest moment.
It's exactly the story. I mean, I definitely would have not done the story justice. That's exactly what happened. It was a fun time.
It really was fun. It just this goes back to the whole thesis of Dad. It ended too early.
Yeah, it did. It did.
If we could have prolonged it 2-3 hours, I might have survived. No major. Maybe a toilet throw up. Nothing big.
Yeah.
The classic puke. You sit there and sweat, so you'll never drink again.
Well, really, the classic.
Fall asleep.
The classic.
This puke was bad.
And I'm putting myself out there, but the classic puke is me in Cincinnati a couple weeks ago. We had about 14 tequila drinks at this restaurant. We get to Dave's house. Jeff drops us off. I literally didn't stop walking. I puked, I think 1 or 2 times in the middle of the street and continued to walk towards Dave's house and hopped in bed. It was amazing. Felt fine. Well, but I just had to get a little bit off the top, right?
Yeah. We get out of the car. Griff got real quiet.
It was right here.
Griff got real quiet towards the end of the drive.
Yeah.
We get out of the car. We're walking up my steps. Or before we get to the steps, we're on the street. And all of a sudden I look back and it's just, and then he walks up. I'm like, "You all right?" And he's got this string hanging from his mouth. Yeah. He's like, "Yeah, what do you mean I'm fine?" And I'm like, "You just puked in the middle of the road on a Tuesday." And he's like, "I'm fine. I just need to get that off my chest." Yeah. And we carried on from there. But that was a pro move. It was a pro move.
Half of it landed on my sneaker. That was then with me.
More than half.
It was with me the rest of the trip.
Cheetah sneakers after that, all speckled.
They're still like that actually inside.
But that's a funny. That's a good story there. I paused my scrolling with Alicia. She said, "So funny but true story about my father. We went out to eat for his B-Day."
Can you highlight it so I can see it? It's too far.
I'm reading back on YouTube. So
got it.
And went out on his birthday, and Joey, boyfriend at the time, being the chivalrous man, wanted to be sure to ask him for my hand in marriage. Great move, Joey.
Oh yeah,
chivalry is not dead.
Yeah.
And CJ Palominiso, I am talking about Fred Minich, so thank you very much. Now I just lost my spot here. Okay, cool. Thank you, Pew. Rather than typical response of yes, shaking hands, etc., my father's response was, "Just be careful now. She can be mean like her mother," and was dead serious.
That's so funny. When I asked,
savage.
So my in-laws live in Maryland. Obviously,
Joey still did it. Joey still did it, dude.
I wasn't going to fly up there and ask my now in-laws because it's obviously several states away. So I FaceTimed them, and obviously I'm like, "Hey, blah blah blah. Been dating a long time. Blah blah blah." And my father-in-law, no joke, was like, "No returns, right?" Straight face, no returns. And I'm like, "Yes, sir." He's like, he's a ex-Ranger,
wow,
and just a complete badass. But no returns. Got it. Understood. We'll make it work.
Wow,
crazy,
dude.
One tequila, 2 tequila, 3. Yeah, floor. We
So
We don't ever drink tequila, but we were drinking that night, and it was fun.
it was. Bourbon sipping. This is an epic story, dude. This is going to the top of my list for the giveaway. I caught a person stealing my dad's bike when I was 10. He said, "Get in the car." We chased the guy down, jumped a curb, drove across someone's front yard, and ran the guy over.
I love it. If we missed your story, repaste it because we got caught.
I'm trying to go back through, but Wes T. Wait, hold on. Wes Thompson, Crown Head Cigars, dude. Show off what you're smoking. Wes has got to see it. Wes is in the house.
I don't know if that's Wes from Crown Heads.
Really? It is. It 100% is. I'm looking at the profile pic.
At 18 sober.
Wes, we're starstruck here, dude. What do we do with our hands?
Wes was drinking in Vegas with us.
I know. Soon we're going to be in Nashville with Wes. Wes, I hope you're doing well, brotherton. We're smoking Mil Dios. Well, Griff's smoking Mil Dios in honor of them being in the box this month.
That's right.
William Sandy, not my dad, but my grandfather. When I was in the Navy, I invited him to ride the ship for a week, lazy eyes going. He absolutely loved it. It was a memory he would talk about for several years until he passed.
Dude, you're an idiot. It's Wes Thornton.
What did I say?
Thompson.
Oh, Wes, my bad, dude, because we're a couple deep on these. You can't blame me.
What a freaking amateur.
Wes Thornton. Wes, cut me some slack. We're deep on these.
Dude, what a fun night with
Wes. We support the brand.
What a fun night with Wes and the whole Crown Heads game.
God.
That was
a great, bunch of dads getting together.
This is like, I think it was probably midnight, which is late for me because it was like 2 a.m. my time. Midnight or 1 a.m.
I saw Griff fading, and I was like,
Wes is like, all right, we're going to the Excalibur. I'm like, dude, there's no way. There's no way. A full day of TP, and then
I was proud of you, dude.
No, I did good. Dave Pugh, my father-in-law, paused and said, "Go ask her mother." Yeah. I feel like
Cigars,
that's so dad-like. Is
ask your mom.
Go ask your mom.
I asked both parents at one time. Called them in the kitchen, family meeting. Let them know what was happening. Alec, welcome to the show. We're glad you're here on this special Father's Day event. CJ Palamiso said, "My dad almost lost his finger changing the teeth on a backhoe bucket. I don't even remotely know what that means. He didn't get it looked at until the job was done. That walks the tightrope of epic and plain stupid." Agreed.
Oh, I know. The teeth are basically the prongs of a backhoe. That's what they call them, our teeth.
Back of a what?
Of a backhoe. A backhoe is like a tractor with a big arm on the back. Come on. Does this motion. Larry Griff dad level, how do you load a beer cooler? By beer or by type of beer and labels facing forward. I pack a pretty mean cooler.
Griff, hold on. Griff packs hold on. This is another dad thing Griff does.
All right.
We got a big tailgate tomorrow. We got a big event tomorrow. We're packing the Yeti. We're icing it down. Griff will get his Yetis out. He'll fill up these trays of ice, like thick cinder blocks of ice, and he will pre-ice the Yeti.
Yeah.
The night before.
You have to.
Then the next day, takes the blocks of ice out, beers in, and fresh then ice. Standard cube ice on top. It's a whole system. Yeah. It's a whole system.
I mean, Yetis, they stay cool for about 30 minutes, so you got to really throw the pre-ice in there. And if I get crazy, if it's going to be a long day, I'll get the Morton salt out and salt the top. So you got to get like a hatchet and a chisel to break through to get to the beer. It's pretty good. See, you're supposed to pre-ice it. I don't want to miss Brad Rubin's comment earlier. My favorite cocktail, not to take up the show here.
What did Brad say?
He asked like 10 minutes ago what my favorite cocktail was.
Of course, Griff stopped the show because
I don't know if I really have a favorite. Dude, what we were drinking in Cincinnati, it was basically like a spicy margarita.
Just think jalapeno margarita.
Yeah.
Served up.
I love margaritas nonetheless. I'm going in about an hour to go get some. But spicy margarita.
You do that every Friday, dude?
Every Friday.
I'm super jealous.
Yeah.
I want that right now.
Yeah.
Those are great.
Frozen milk jugs.
What?
Yoshizumi says, Griff, you need to have frozen milk jugs of water. Then you can. That's actually a really good idea. Never thought about that. We've got plenty of milk jugs in this house. Scott Page, I want to party with you too. Let's do it. Y'all got any bars up in Wisconsin, or what's the situation?
Did you see what Wes said?
No. Oh, he only drinks 40s?
18 years sober.
I know.
First 18.
I know.
My father-in-law paused and said, go ahead. Oh, yep. All right. I'm finally catching back up here.
I love making jalapeno infused tequila. Oh, man.
That is something.
Sounds amazing. I could actually drink one right now. I will say, out of these two bourbons, guys, the barrel bourbon, the store pick over here, slams Blanton's.
Blanton's is crap. I'll go on record. Blanton's in early times should make a baby and never
the way you
sell
say it. The way you say it is also annoying.
Blanton's is trash. Let's just all be honest with ourselves.
I agree.
It's all hype.
I agree.
If you disagree, that's fine, but you're wrong.
But the one thing you do, everyone needs to have a Blanton's in their collection.
Oh. I don't want to be misheard here. You absolutely need a Blanton's in your collection.
Yeah. Brad, this is a new bottle. I don't know if you were on the front of the show, but my dad got it on behalf of my grandma. It's basically their single barrel from a shop here in Pensacola. It is killer. And Dave and I had the Seagrass Rye when we swamped Scott Page.
Swamped Scott Page in a blind tasting.
Madeira and like plum casks or something. It was amazing.
I couldn't agree more.
So good.
And I also a Platinum King. I have to agree. I don't know if anything beats an old fashioned to me for a bourbon cocktail.
Is it weird that I don't love old fashions?
No, but you haven't had the bitter milk one yet.
No, I still need to break into that. I have 2 bottles in the house. I just for some reason
interesting.
I like bourbon neat.
Very
and that's it.
Bourbon. A year ago, he'd fill a tumbler with ice and a splash of bourbon and fill the rest with water.
If I recall correctly, last time you were in town, we filled up tumblers of bourbon, and you were like, "Stop! That's a lot of bourbon."
Okay, correct. Because Griff would fill his tumbler of ice, pour bourbon, and then I said, "I don't want ice in the bourbon," so he would pour me a half tumbler of bourbon. I don't want that much of one bourbon. Impossible to enjoy. I got to change it up.
Very possible.
Or I need small pours and I'll have 20.
No, very possible.
Rather than one massive pour.
They're 15 years. I bet it is. I think they have it at our shop. It's like.
How about Pew growing his own jalapenos? Can we talk about that for a second?
I know.
Jalapeno Pew.
He's probably got a Madeira farm in his backyard too.
The palate prints. He's got Hungarian paprika and jalapenos in the backyard.
Yeah, I got cherry tomatoes. I got. I used to know all the varietals of tomatoes.
I got tomatoes. I got green peppers.
Yeah.
All right.
My dad.
Oh, here we go.
Was a rescue. Oh, that's really cool. My dad was a rescue
diver.
Really cool.
He would run somebody over.
He was on his first rescue, searching in a lake with zero visibility for a man who drowned. He found him, wrapped his arms around him, and started swimming to the surface. I feel like I have a lot of connections with these stories. My dad is a similar story with the diving. If he was here,
when he stuck his hand in an eel hole.
Oh no! He was a dock master growing up at a marina in Pensacola, so he was probably late teens, certified diver. Anyway, this big boat, this big Hatteras, sinks to the bottom of the Intercoastal Waterway. It was this famous doctor from New Orleans that came over and spent the night at this marina. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
What?
That's a twist. That's a good twist. Read it.
He threw up the entire way to the surface when he found a waterlogged tree. What?
It wasn't a human. It was a waterlogged tree trunk. All right. Carry on, Griff. Back to Dockmaster Howie.
Anyway, no, he gets his dive gear on, goes to the bottom because this guy was missing. And obviously he's like boat drowned. He's probably still stuck in the boat. It had been a couple of days at this point. Anyway, long story short, dead guy down there. He pulls him up, and he was definitely dead, but pulls him out and was not a tree trunk, was a real person.
Wow. What? And he was dead?
Way dead. A couple days old.
Don't say it like that, dude.
What?
That's freaking funny. Don't say it like that. Stop it.
It's true.
Now.
If he was here to tell the story, he'd tell the
Stop
story.
it. You stop that.
I'm surprised he's not here.
Dude, I have
What?
major news.
All right, I'm ready.
I have major breaking news.
Also, dude, I need you to cover for like 30 seconds.
Okay, I just got a text from Wes so I can cover because this is massive news.
Then I'm not leaving.
Okay, Wes just texted me.
Okay.
Impromptu giveaway.
What?
Impromptu giveaway. 5-pack of Crown Head cigars.
Oh God, yes.
A hat.
Oh,
A lighter.
I need to go get my hat.
And stickers.
Oh, I love it. Oh, Cynthia Howie, the fam is watching. All right, continue.
Okay. You win all 4 of those things. We just got to think of the giveaway.
Okay.
Actually, no. That's going to be one of the stories. So here's how this is going to work. Favorite story from Griff is going to get the AJ ashtray. Favorite story from me is going to get the Crown Heads giveaway, sampler, hat, sticker, lighter.
Wes, thanks so much, man. Appreciate
Thank you, Wes. Thank you, Crown Heads. And then the trivia question that's coming in about 10 minutes. You're going to get a 5-pack Cigar Club sampler. It'll be a good time.
Dude, can you
So
hold
stay
the fort?
tuned.
Can you hold the
Yeah,
fort?
I can hold the fort. I can hold the fort. Go ahead. I'll switch to me. So keep the stories coming. I've got a list of my top right now. Griff's got a list of his top right now. You're into win an AJ Fernandez big ceramic, really cool ashtray, and then a Crown Head sampler giveaway as well if you're selected by me. And then Pew's got a great trivia giveaway question for Cigar Club sampler giveaway. Let's check in on the chat and see what's going on. Dustin Bellew, he's back like never before. Dustin, we've missed you the past couple weeks. I hope all's well. Happy Father's Day. Whether you got a goldfish or a child, we salute you. My grandfather was a rescue diver. We heard a lot of stories like that, Griff. Joey, we love that. I want to know, because I was doing my... Wes, I hope you're liking this. Lord Sandy, hashtag Team West T, even though I got Wes's last name wrong. Humiliating for me. But when you're this many bourbons in, I'm not apologizing. I know I can't win anything, but I really want to win something. Brad, keep the stories coming. We're loving it. Shark dive turn and bit aborted dive story is pretty good. Yeah. Mama Howie, I agree with you. That was a great story. I want to know what you guys think about this, because I didn't get to totally react to this because I was doing my lair. The Cigar Club 5-count holds cutter, lighter, Boveda pack, beautiful golden zipper. You got the handle on it for added measures. What are we thinking about this, people? We just finished the design of this and couldn't be more excited to release it to the Cigar Club Flame in just a couple of months. And then the other thing I want to say is Dave got to get that Cigar Club pouch in my life. Would it fit a Zycar cutter perfectly? It 100% would. What kind of leather? Griff, tell them what kind of leather.
What kind of weather, though, as well? It is upper groin Wagyu cowhide.
It's lambskin, actually.
No. The interior is lambskin. The exterior is genuine cowhide leather. It's really freaking nice.
Alec, you're mistaken. Brad can win. It's AB Cigars Alec that can't win.
Correct.
And yes, this logo is going on it. The Cigar Club logo.
I just want to mention Dustin Bellew. I feel like I hadn't seen you in a while, brother. Great to see you.
I said that too.
No, it's been a couple weeks. Oh, look at the glass.
Guess what? Alicia was asking about this. Griff got this for me in college.
I did.
I've had this for 5 years. 5 or 6 years. I don't know how long.
Mm-hmm.
And it is this aluminum that they use on airplane wings.
Yep.
And a leather buckle all around it. which is pretty badass. And this is what I drink whiskey out of a lot of times.
Just a random love gift.
It was a great gift from my brother Tin, and
Probably no
it keeps drinks
specific
cold too.
occasion.
Stays pretty chill.
Machineera.com is the website. They don't make them anymore, but they make really cool pins and stuff. Anyway, Griff had great taste even back in college. Oh, thanks, buddy.
Wes said my dad has the world's largest air guitar collection.
Nice.
Okay, dude, I want to do the trivia question.
Also, if Mimi is watching, Mimi, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mimi.
Still drinking it this week.
Thank you, Mimi. And all right, everybody, get your hands on the keyboard. It's
that's
giveaway
right.
time. It's
Dustin
trivia
has-
question time.
Dustin has been in the house moving process.
Almost done. He can return. Dustin, congrats. Hope
Yeah.
everything went well there. We got to send you some stuff to christen the new house or the porch
Absolutely.
with. Let us know an address to send to. All right, here we go. Trivia time. If you first person to get this answer typed in the chat correctly wins a 5-pack sampler.
Wow.
Mystery sampler, cigarclub.com. Pew, drop the question when you can. Who was the founder of How Fitting? My Father's Cigars.
Wes, everything's for sale. I like the way you think.
What did Wes say
Everything.
then?
Yeah, he said the collection is for sale. Make me an offer.
Maybe.
Everything's for sale.
Wes is kind of Mr. Wes. I'm really looking forward to it. We're locking in on dates in August that we're going to come down to Nashville. And
I'm
it's going to
coming up
be,
for that, by the way.
I think you need to. It's
Yeah.
going to be a hell of a time.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hell of a time. Wes, I need you to take us around to all the spots.
Yes.
Wes is Mr. Nashville, as we
Yeah.
all know.
Yeah.
Wes Thornton, aka Wes Thompson.
Wes, we were talking to Wes at the hotel. He's like, it was so super casual conversation. I was with my buddy, and Luke Bryant was there, and then he continued. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah. yeah. That was a casual one. Dude, we got a winner.
Wait, who?
Dustin Bellew. Pepine.
There it is.
Yes, Don Pepine is. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Pew, are we taking Pepine as an answer or are we taking Don Pepine Garcia as an answer?
I think we got the.
Oh, look in the chat. Look in the chat. Yep. All right, we're good. Dustin, you are correct with
Hey,
Pepine.
great housewarming gift.
I'm excited of how many people knew the answer to that.
Uh,
Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
Bullshit that Wes's 40th B day is August 31st.
No shot.
No shot you're 40, Wes.
It's like 27. Jeffrey Childers. My dad lived down in
Childers.
Ecuador. Well, I say Childers. Down in
Childers.
Ecuador when he was younger, while my grandparents were missionaries. Was out chopping wood and put an axe into his foot. Had to get lifted out. Holy cow!
Oh, God.
I think I'd just die instantly. There's no way I could take it.
If I put an axe in my foot, yeah, I think I would die.
What goes through your head, and what are the thoughts that goes through my head? Holy cow! I have a metal instrument in my body.
I'd probably be like, this isn't good. I'm passing out. I can't feel my. You know when you can't squeeze, you lose
Yeah.
you
No.
lose your grip.
No.
Like something so horrific, you like can't squeeze, or like early in the morning, like I'm getting it right now, thinking about an axe in my foot. Anybody else? You can't like squeeze. You can't get your grip. Stop, dude. Stop. You're
No,
being
I'm
an asshole.
confused. What do you mean?
Who is the founder? Who is the founder? Brad, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my
Pepe
God, I
Garcia.
can't squeeze. There are times when I'm sleeping. Sometimes my arm gets so.
I can't believe. Hold on. I can't believe Wes is going to be 40, dude.
There's no shot.
I thought Wes was like 31.
I thought he was
Right?
like 27.
And I'm not bullshitting. I have nothing to prove with Wes. I just 0% chance would guess you're 40 or
Yeah,
30
me too.
dead.
Thank you for the name correction, Dave. Sorry, Childers. Childers does sound better.
Childers is correct.
Yeah, some nights when I'm sleeping, if my arm is under my
Thank
body,
you, Pew, for knowing.
I have to
Yes,
use
you
this
you
arm.
can't squeeze.
I have to use this arm to move this arm over, and then I wiggle it to get blood back. But
No,
I've never-
It doesn't feel like Like
never
when
had
your
to
arm
squeeze.
falls asleep. It's like you can't squeeze. People have to know what I'm talking about.
I've never had a squeezing problem.
When are we camping? Hold on. When we go camping, I never chop wood until first injury. There's always one, and I don't want it to be me.
Hold on sending anything. I need to change. Okay, let us know, Dustin. But please let us know because we'll forget, and we will send you a housewarming gift. Are you still in Paso Robles, though? Dude, what are you drinking anyway? I don't even remember.
Yeah, because you never care about what I'm drinking.
No, I
do
do.
what's in your cup, and Griff talks about it, and then shit on me.
No, that is true, though. But what are you drinking? Oh, New Riff Durham pick. Yeah.
Funny.
Mira. I was actually going to bring it. Average. I was going to bring it out, the New Riff pick, or the Durham pick, but I didn't.
All right, I got a good question from Wes via text.
All right.
I already announced that the giveaway was going to be the story thing, so we're going to leave that. This is just for fun.
Dude, when's the podcast coming out with Luciano?
Next week.
Cool.
We also have a podcast dropping tomorrow, a Saturday podcast with Alec from Casa Cuevas. What a great interview that was.
What a great
Griff was there for it. Really cool guy.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the question from Wes. If you could delete one entire musical album from your memory, just so that you could listen to it and experience it again for the first time, what would it be?
Oh, wow.
What a Crown Heads question.
No, very Crown Heads like. I'm really not good with artists and albums, but I feel like I'd go something along the lines of like Phil Collins or Eric Clapton.
Really?
I mean, Phil Collins is so classic, right? Everyone knows, although I can't think of it off the top of my head right now, but everyone knows his songs, right?
Right.
Scotty P, have a great one, and keep working on your Blind Flight.
I would say the John Mayer Room for Squares album with
I knew you were gonna say John Mayer.
Or the Live in Nokia album, if that even counts, because it's a bunch of albums together. But that's what I would delete from memory just so I could hear it again for the first time. Let us know what you guys. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. I mean, that's just Sgt. Pepper's. These are great.
There's still many that
Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon.
Just classics.
Dude.
Yeah.
Seriously?
What?
Okay. So, a couple things.
Alec Bradley, of course, or Alec Rubin. Sorry.
What's Alec?
Britney Spears.
Alec, you're a legend, dude.
What were you gonna say, dude? Excuse you.
I'm burping now.
Uh-oh, you know what that means. It's getting higher in your chest.
It's getting higher in your chest. What is for dinner tonight?
Dude, what if you just unloaded on your laptop?
Cody would have to come help me clean it up.
That would be legendary. You know what you're doing for dinner?
Cody's over there wondering what I just signed up for. I want Skyline tonight for sure. Full album, probably Awaken My Love. Great album. Eminem, Marshall Mathers EP. Killer. Hey, what a great Wes. Thank you. We need you on FA4 every week. Another great question. He's got giveaways for us.
Time out. We haven't discussed this at all, and this could be very awkward if the answer is no, but can we have Wes on the show in a couple of weeks?
Wes, can we have you on the show in a couple of weeks?
You'd be right under us, or we'd be under you.
Yeah. Wes on top.
Wes on top for sure, and we'll just have a conversation.
Who wants Wes on the Griff and Dave show? Because we've got a pre-recorded episode coming out this Friday. We're going to Key West, so we're going to be traveling on the way back from the Rodriguez Cigar Factory, and we want to have a really cool guest on, hang out, have you guys in the chat, the whole nine. You guys know how it goes. A pre-recorded episode is not a pre-recorded episode at FA4.
The whole nine, for sure.
I got a better question. If you can delete a cigar from your memory only to smoke it again for the first time?
Oh, man.
Holy crap. I love that question.
Taking the hat off for that one.
Holy crap. I'm taking the hat off for that one.
I want to hear everyone's thoughts. Everyone better comment. All 17 of you. That's a really friggin' hard question.
Brad Rubin, pinkies out for sure.
Yes.
Damn.
Come on, Wes. Griff will wear short shorts. Wes, I'll wear them just for you, brother.
Well, hold on. Wes is answering other questions, not the Griff and Dave show question. I'm a little stressed.
He's 10 minutes behind us. A cigar, man. Delete a cigar from
Dude,
your
Wes,
memory.
dude, the 2020 Timberlake Justin Timberlake album is absolutely amazing. I saw that live in concert with Jay-Z, and it was one of the best shows ever.
Magic
Opus X
Toast.
Angels share.
That's a great
Wow.
answer. Opus X Angels.
La Colmena, circa 2016.
Man.
That's mine.
OG
Don't
Warp
we-
Scott Flower, Crown Heads, Las
Dude, don't we
Calaveras.
have a bunch of La Colmena in the warehouse that we haven't sold yet?
Yeah, we
Just
haven't
sitting
posted
on it?
about it. We haven't posted
All right,
it
how
yet.
about this? I'm going to make it right now, and we're going to sell it because we've been sitting on it because we want it.
But we won't, though.
But that's no excuse. No, I'm going to do it right now.
No one's going to buy it, though.
They will. That's no excuse for not selling what I think is one of the greatest cigars of all time.
Guys, I've got a box of La Colmena inside in my office. It is the best, by far the best smelling cigar I've ever smelled. You open it up and it is
Well, it's just El Titan, dude.
El Titan,
you know,
through and through. I'm still trying to figure out my freaking smoking jacket. That is a killer stick.
Ooh,
Another Magic Toast.
Damn, somebody said Lampert. Nice.
Oh,
Trillo.
Wayfair. CJ, man. Dude, I had a Wayfair this morning on our team call.
You did. Tell them about it, dude.
My first cigar. What a great first cigar.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's so
Bocock
true.
Brothers Habano.
Who said that?
Platinum King.
Platinum King. We love it.
Ken Foster. We got to get you some. Why am I struggling for this? Okay, I have it.
Okay.
And actually, funny enough, you can't get it anymore. OG Warped Bits of Havana.
My God.
That's it. Shut it down. Nothing more to be said. That's it.
It's time for Griff's Corner. Thoughts from his porch.
That's it. Nothing else to be said. Warped Bits of Havana. You can't get it anymore. You can get the new size, which is bigger. It's not bits anymore. It's bigger bits than last bits. But I don't know. I already did my corner. So, Dave, was this just an excuse for you to make the La Colmena product? Or
I'm back. The La Colmena product is almost
can't hear you.
I'm back. The La Colmena product is almost available, except there will be no photos and no description. I don't even care. It's available.
But it is a full box, saran wrapped and all.
Oh, okay. I was going to do 5 packs. I'm doing full box. Box of 10.
Yeah.
I don't know how much
Say we
these things
won't.
are, so I'm just coming up
Say-
with it.
Say we won't.
Say we won't, everybody.
Dude, is it really bad that this is Blanton's and I just want to pour it out right now?
Oh, God.
Say I won't, though.
You won't. Pew, I don't know if I screwed the pooch here. I'm about to drop this product, and it is what it is.
Empty.
How many boxes do we have left?
Blanton's
Hold on.
is now feeding the rose bush. We have
5 left? We put a bunch of boxes, so I don't know how many we left. I'm going to guess 5.
Pew knows.
4.
Four.
Thank you,
you,
Pew.
Pew. Y'all, I don't know if you've had La Colmena or ever heard of it.
It was my Desert Island stick, and if I could go back and erase my memory and smoke something again, it would be this cigar.
Poured out for the homies. I just poured it out for the homies of the rose bushes. Those rose bushes don't know what hit it. They'd prefer water, probably.
All right, it's live. Go get it. There's 4 boxes. $150. Get
And
you
actually-
10 cigars made in Miami at the most prestigious factory in Miami.
And
El Tiny
actually,
Bronze. Shut it down.
If someone picks up a box, the first person who picks up.
Ooh, you're good, dude. Hey, shake it off. Squeeze the fists. Don't do that, dude. That's freaking rich.
The first person to pick up a box Monday, I'll go over and pick out probably 3 or 4 or 5 warped cigars that are in the humidor and include them.
Wow. What? That's classic. Read that, dude.
Starving children around the world, and you're pouring Blanton's in the bushes.
Did Wes ever hold on? Did Wes ever accept our invitation to be on the show?
No, I don't think he did.
Wes, are you avoiding us?
But also, say I won't pour this whole bottle out in the bushes.
You won't. You
No.
100% won't.
Absolutely not.
Oh, dang it. That would be content. That would be content.
But Mimi, if you're watching, I love it.
Bob Moore jumping on a plane. Are you coming to Cincy, Bob? Talk to us right now.
All I'm saying is you buy a box of La Colmena, which FYI.
Dude, nobody's buying that. I didn't even put a photo with it. Nobody's going to buy it.
No one will. They're just missing out. Yo, it comes in their own little bed. Each cigar.
really do. It's amazing.
Comes in a bed. Never had Blanton's, yet the rose bushes get it. Again.
Joey, trust me, you're not missing out, dude.
Everyone should have Blanton's in their cabinet. But I think I remember why I haven't had it in 10 months.
Here's my question. Who isn't signed up for Cigar Club Customs? Who's not getting Patriarch this month because you refuse to sign up for Incredible Cigars?
CJ, it is.
He said, yeah, I'll do your show. I'll send over my writer next week. We're going to get frickin' needs a case of Evian shipped to my apartment.
Yeah, I know.
Full lighting rig, audio.
Yeah.
Thanks, Wes.
Want
DW
Wes,
kit.
I want Wes on his balcony in downtown Nashville.
No. I want Wes at Wes is a member of like 97 private clubs in Nashville. I want him at one of those.
Dude, you know what we should do is the FA4 show in Nashville whenever that time comes in one of his clubs.
Do we wait till then to have Wes on? Or do we do 2 of them?
Double
trouble with Wes.
Yeah, for sure.
I can call my J-Lo bottle. It's got some ass to it.
Alicia told me no more whiskey. Can you guys talk to her? Yeah, we need to talk to her.
All right, Alicia, bring it in. Let us know you're listening. And when you're listening, we have something to say.
I call that my J-Lo bottle. It's got some ass to it. It's
all right,
so good.
Dude, I'm going to die if somebody buys this. It buys La Colmena.
No one will, though, dude.
I almost don't want them to. Don't tell CEO Jeff. I just want to smoke them.
I know. We made a really promising case that people would buy it. So
yeah. But we kind of don't want you to. We have enough in the alcohol garage. Alicia.
Never enough.
Alicia.
Never enough.
Alicia.
Bustos is on it.
What's Bustos saying? No such thing as too much. Yes, correct. Here's the thing. These are not all for ultimate consumption and emptying of bottles. These are a collector's piece.
Yes.
A prized possession.
Yeah.
An enjoyment factor. Slow moments between man and wife.
Yeah.
Between dad and son. Dad and daughter.
Hey,
Alicia,
I don't want to forget.
Don't
I don't
forget
want to.
Happy Father's Day again, brother.
That too, but I don't want to like deviate from. Wow, my train of thought just completely left my mind.
Dude.
Yeah.
Lord Sandy, box of La Colmena 44.
Freaking love it.
Box of La Colmena 44.
There it is. I feel like I need to get my box and just show you how pretty it is.
Go right now. Let's wrap this show up correctly. We're going to do 2 giveaways. Griff's going to show you the box that you're thinking about not buying. That was my Desert Island cigar. That is a cigar I would wish I could erase my memory and smoke again. There's 3 of them left, and they're sitting there because you guys aren't pulling the trigger. That's okay, because me, Griff, and Pew will pull the trigger on them. That's actually a very true point that I'm not considering currently, and we should probably take it off the website.
What happened?
I was just talking about the fact that there's 3 boxes left, and me, you, and Pew all want a box, and we should probably just take it off.
Well, we could do that.
Oh, look at that box, dude. Open it. Open it for me.
There's a boba in here I'm going to take out before it drops on the floor.
Wow. It's stunning. Stunning. Maydale Titan Bronze, Ecuadorian, Connecticut, Des Florado wrapper.
Literally nothing like this smell.
If you guys smoked Customs, like the first ever Customs before it was a subscription, it was called Algo Sincero. We use the same wrapper on it that they use on this one, but it's got the warp touch. It's got the El Titan touch. It's a beautiful stuff. Jeff Wack in the house, the Waxster, Sin City, Wack Daddy, the 513. What's going on, brother?
No, that's really exciting. So, William Sandy.
Joey wants to know what my favorite color is. Dark green. Forest
Sandy,
green.
we'll get that out on Monday, and I will include some warp sticks, whatever we have. I found out today that we shipped our last Corto, which is annoying.
That's
but
bullshit.
We have some stuff, so we will ship it out on Monday.
2 Coleman gone. 2 more to go.
Holy hell.
Okay. Here's the thing. There's about to be 1 left. All right. Alicia wants to know what your favorite color is, Griff. Clint. Welcome, Clint.
I don't know if I have a favorite color.
Well, Griff thinks about his favorite color. 2 Trilla, yes. Last year we did some tests to see if people were interested in the customs that we were blending. So we did the first run. It was called Algo Sincero. We made literally 1,000 cigars. That's it. And they're all gone. I smoked my last one on Tuesday.
3 or 4 in my humidor, actually.
I have 0 left. I smoked my last one Tuesday.
Look at Dougie.
Then we released one called Ripple Effect.
Dougie.
I have 4 of those left to my name.
My favorite color is probably, what was yours?
Like forest green.
I was going to say dark green too, but I'll do dark blue. Dark blue is good.
Cynthia Howie, a beautiful comment, a beautiful lady. Fun fact, Griff is colorblind.
Blue. White.
How interesting.
Blue,
How
white.
interesting. He's got a lot of feedback for the creative team around these parts, and colorblind. Very interesting.
I have 1 Ripple Effect 2 and probably 3 or 4 Algo Sinceros left.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. Next time I'm there, I kind of want to smoke Algo together.
Let's do it.
All right. That'd be special to me.
Pew's comment is like, under the radar, he's asking for an Algo.
Yes. And you should give him one.
Never had one.
Straight up thumbs up. I love it.
Never have one. Would love to try one. Don't know where to get one. I feel you.
Pew, when I go to Key West, I know we accidentally shipped Danny 2 5-packs, and I know for a fact he wouldn't smoke them all because he's got like so much other things to smoke. Yeah. I will find a 5-pack and I will bring it back. If I do find it, 3 of them are going to you. And I'll take 2 of them.
PewCigarClub.com/LaColmana. You can use your employee discount of 4%, and we'll even waive shipping for you, brother.
You can use your 4%. I shouldn't have put my 2 weeks in yet. I won't. Wait, hold on. What?
No,
Bustos put his 2 weeks in?
Bustos is a dad now. Well, he's been a dad, but he's a full-time dad. That's the beautiful thing here. When you join CigarClub.com, the perks just get better. After year 1, you go from 4% to 5%, so forth and so on. So be here for 10 years. You got, like 13% you can use. So
Cody.
2 Trilla.
Bourbon Sippin' was able to smoke some samples from Nicaragua that legitimately I haven't even smoked. So that's why he says he wants the number 6.
That's right.
All right, giveaway time.
All right, so I know how to do the giveaway, but I don't recall the stories that were told at the front of the show.
I wrote mine down, so that's cool.
I don't have a pen and paper.
I
All
have
I
a
know
notepad
is,
on my phone.
how do we do this?
I'm just going to tell you who won mine, which is the Crown Heads giveaway.
I have a name in my mind because I remember laughing at his comment, but I could not tell you the story again.
That's fine. So
Who's just, what are you going back to school for? Curious. I remember you posted that in the Facebook
the
page.
winner of the first giveaway, which is the Crown Heads 5-pack lighter and sticker and hat for a story that was just funny, epic, either of those. I'm not remembering all the details, so you may have to say it again, but I wrote your name down because it was my favorite story that made me laugh. Oh, testicle one. Ken Foster.
Dude, that was mine.
That was mine.
Promise you. Pinky promise.
That's fine. But Ken Foster, you win the Crown Heads giveaway. Please send your name and address to pew@cigarclub.com and we will get it to the Crown Heads crew. Wes, thank you again for volunteering that and sharing some Crown Heads goodness to the Cigar Club family.
That's great. Occupational therapy assistant. It's awesome. No,
Griff,
dude,
I'm gonna teams you, dude. All right, brother?
Yeah, that's good. Ken's was actually mine too. But that's okay. That's okay. Yes. Ken.
All right. So
actually, I went inside.
Ken.
When I went inside to check on the dog, I was going to grab my Crown Heads hat from TP, but I got stressed and couldn't find it immediately because I was going to put it on, but I didn't. So,
Wes, we love that you're here, dude.
Wes, we really do, and we're excited to have you on the show
soon,
whenever time permits. All right, it's my turn.
Yep. Did you think of somebody?
It's coming to my head right now.
Ooh. Drum roll, please.
Again, to Ken's point, I won't remember the story, but I do remember laughing. Is Mr. Bob Moore in the house?
Bob Moore.
If he's not, then
he's taken off to Montana.
We have to do another giveaway, but
no, he wins.
Bob Moore, if you're here,
I'm just going to email him right now because Bob always emails me and Griff what he's smoking.
He does. I love it. Congrats, Bob. There he is. Mr. Robert Moore, the one and only.
He commented? I'm emailing him right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I won't email. So much for taking off, Bob.
So much for taking off. Guys.
All right. Can I also say something?
Let's do a big shout out to all the fathers out there. Dad, Tommy Howie, love you.
Yes.
Proud to be your son. Honored to be your son, and thank you for everything.
Big shout out, Dave Ember Senior.
The real senior.
Dave Ember Senior. Honored to be the son. So honored that, unlike Griff, made a cigar for you. It's called Patriarch. Everybody's smoking it right now. It's embarrassing for everybody else who's not me. And you're a legend. Many wonderful things have been learned from you. You're way more organized than I. You care about details 100% more than I. And yeah. Happy to be here. Happy to be Dave Ember Jr. the second.
Hey, that's big shoes to fill.
I didn't know David Pugh was David Pugh the second.
I did not either. But I'm not a junior. My brother's a junior. But
yeah, you were such an afterthought.
Very much so. But that's okay. They love me more. Happy Father's Day to all the dads and anyone with a dad.
Happy Father. Dude, today we're all dads.
Well, Sunday, but yes.
Today we're all dads. Sunday, only the dads are dads.
Dads are dads on Sunday. I will continue to probably act like a dad, even though I do not have kids. And inspect my lawn every morning with my coffee and have fun with it.
I want to say, hey, great show, everybody. Thank you as always for being here. If you won something, you need to email pew@cigarclub.com. That is how you get your giveaway. If you don't email that by Monday, no giveaway.
PEW@cigarclub.com.
PUGH@cigarclub.com. PUGH. That's cigarclub.com.
Dave,
also, last thing.
Does anyone in your family call you Junior?
Fun fact, my mom, for whatever reason, doesn't like the whole phrase Junior. So so my legal name is David Paul Lindbergh II, which sounds wildly pretentious.
Golly, it does.
So no, nobody calls me Junior.
Thank God no one calls you that, because you'd have
people call me like Little Dave, this or that.
Little's a good word.
Blah blah blah.
It fits.
Dave. Actually, all my dad's friends call me Dave Jr. or they call me Junior, even though it's against the will of my mother. But I'm cool with it. I kind of like it. Dave, I think there's like a deeper meaning to it. Smoking one every Father's Day. That's pretty freaking awesome.
You did like a name change, identity change, I don't know, a year ago. So it fits.
Little Dave. That's right. Ken Foster, you do need to sign up for customs. We've got a 20% off code. It's called BJ20. Type in BJ20. You'll get 20% off your customs.
Ken, you have to.
You really do.
No way around it.
Your first shipment will be Patriarch, which honors the men in our lives who have gone before us. So what a better way to celebrate Father's Day than to signing up for Cigar Club Customs. There's 2 boxes of Colmena left, maybe 1 at this point. And I'm pretty sure Fridays at 4 coupon will work for it, potentially. And thank you guys so much for hanging out, as always. Griff, final thoughts.
Guys, be kind to one another.
Wow.
Love your dads. Remember your dads. Have a great weekend. Be safe. We have a tropical storm in the Gulf that should be here any minute now. The weather is held for us for the dads. Appreciate you guys. And we'll be here next week. D?
We'll be here next week. We're happy to be here every week. This is the greatest show on earth. It's the most fun that you can have at the end of a week.
It is.
Welcome to the weekend. Let us be the first to bring you there.
Yes.
This has been another great episode. The 25th. I cannot believe that. The 25th episode of the Griff and Dave Show.
Here's to another 25. Family.
Here's to another 25. Bring your dads next week, and we'll give you something. Invite more people. You'll win more things. We'll have more fun.
Yes.
It's Fridays at 4, baby. Thank you guys for being here. Until next time, happy smoking and happy drinking.
Love you guys.
We'll see you then.